number 4 out of Livermore, Scott Clark. Second place, fine finish with number 93 out of Merced, Stephen Williams. Third to the number 15 out of Tracy, Ken Rhines. Give me a moment to check the scoring. Modified main event of the front surface. Back of the pack at present. Number 72, sponsored by Taco Bravo, Spray Technology, Mock Products, Peninsula Honda, PMT Machine, West Coast Automotive, and T-Fin Tear-Offs out of Campbell, Mike Schreiber. Next to him in the number 66 out of Stockton, Bobby Nichols. And height in among there. Looks like the number 13. I don't see it anywhere else. Sponsored by Eddie Sanders Racing, Russell Racing, ART Enterprises, and Fast Time Racing Profiles out of Concord. Your 1995 champion from this division, Eric Ferreira. Moving up to the number 4, sponsored by Power Saw and Tool and Babe Plastering. Currently 4th in points out of Castro Valley, Buck Botosh. We then move forward to the number 24. As I wet my finger and turn my page. Sponsored by Yaki Motorsports, Eddie Sanders Racing, Golden State Trucking, Team Losi, 3D Racing, and Gary's Hardwood Floors. Out of Fremont, Greg Dennett. To the number 22, sponsored by Kading Performance, ATM Motorsports, GP Sports, and JD Soto. Out of San Jose, Derek Overkamp. We have the number 41, sponsored by Mac Tools out of Pleasanton, Brian Jorgensen. We drop down to the number 10, sponsored by Cardinal Roofing, Eddie Sanders Racing, Wine Country Sanitation, Kendon Tonitz Incorporated, Reflective Finish, and R&J Honda. Currently 3rd in points out of Napa, Garrett Andrews. We move up to number 14, sponsored by Victory Lane Auto Sales and Truck Rental, Bowers Performance, Precise Tool and Die, Mud Off Mud Repellent, Universal Policing, Jim's Custom Auto Upholstery. He is your leading rookie contender and 2nd in points out of Pleasanton, Barry Breeze Jr. Outside front row, the number 25 ride, sponsored by 3D Racing, Gary's Hardwood Floors, Tom Duffy Company, and Northern Abrasives out of Fremont. That's Todd Dennett. Inside front row, number 1, sponsored by Lawson Rock and Oil, Creative Signs and Designs, Bowers Performance, Redline Oil, Ultra Shield, Korea Shocks, Performance Racing Industries, and Fuel Safe Fuel Cells. Your point leader and defending champion out of Livermore, Chuck Gurney Jr. Off of turn 2 with the 13 of Eric Ferreira, the 4 of Buck Botosh running the pivot. Down the back chute they come. We got a green. Bobby Nichols. Got a wheel hop off of somebody down there, jumped it up in the air, turned it around the front straightaway. Yellow flag out as the 24 of Greg Dennett spins off of turn number 2. We got another break. Number 25, Todd Dennett with a problem here in the front straightaway. Green's out. White flag. And your winner in the number 1 for the 6th time in the 97th season out of Livermore, Chuck Gurney Jr. Second to the 14 of Barry Freeze Jr. Third to the 22 of Derek Overcamp. Fourth to the 24 of Greg Dennett. And fifth, last man standing, 72, Mike Schreiber. Dwarf car main event, inside front row, the number 50 out of Antigua, Ryan Philpott. He's flanked by the 00 out of Tracy, Charlie Correa. Back row, the 41 of Michael Corbridge out of Alberta. And he's flanked by the number 1 of John Bynum out of Mountain View. Charlie Correa has the heat and the dash. Cars did not time tonight, they just simply drew for starting positions. And if we can get them started, they are scheduled for 10 laps. We got a green. Charlie Correa up in front. Whoa, hang on. Michael Corbridge gets it sideways, gets it back up. Brings her back around. Charlie Correa, your leader, the 00. Heads up, and they miss him. Whoa, Corbridge slides by the flag. We got the white flag. And your winner, making it a clean sweep on the competitive events for the night, the 00 out of Tracy, Charlie Correa. Second, taking it on the last lap, the 41 car out of Alberta, Michael Corbridge. And third should be the number 50 out of Manteca, Ryan Philpott, followed by the number 1 out of Mountain View, John Bynum. Shankle and Freeze, front row. Oh, there's Les Friend. I didn't see him first time out there, out of Stockton. He's inside of Virginia Patterson, then Matt Borges and Mike Soyseth in the back row. 6 cars. Top 4 transfer to the back of the A main event. No points in the semi, only in the A. Lights out. Coming around. Shows him the green. Rides in the 3rd slot. So far, cutting the ground between himself and that 3rd place car. Second place currently the 26 of Les Friend. Goes by him on the back straightaway. Shingle losing power. Matt Borges slides by to take over second. number 26 out of Stockton, Les Friend. Running second, the 32 out of Anta, Matt Borges. Third to the 52, Mike Soyseth. And then it'll be a toss-up according to scoring, whether they're down a lap or not, but it would be the 23 or the 49 of Virginia Patterson, Larry Bowl. We'll wait and see what happens. All right, grab your track program. Alrighty, we've got the Sportsman main event lined up, back of the pack, the number 27. He was late getting here and working on the car, so I couldn't get any sponsors worked up for him. We'll have him next week. Good to see him back in action here in the number 27 car out of Stockton, Joe Pack. Number 77, first time out in this combination. That car has raced here before, but driving it now is the number 4 mini stock driver out of Manteca, Sean Layton. And Sean says he has no sponsors at this present time. We move up to the number 0, sponsored by El Camino Tires and Grand Auto Sales out of Stockton. Your point leader, Mike Brooks. Up to number 21, sponsored by Kennedy Auto Company and Stock Car Fabrication out of Stockton, Don Kennedy. Number 58, sponsored by Stockton Service Station Equipment, Kennedy Auto Company, Wheels by Paulson, The Parts House, Randy's Race Palace, Action Video, Circle Track Supply, A1 Carburetor, and Bardall. Second in points out of Stockton, Fred Clement. Outside, front row, number 66, This Be the Boss, sponsored by Paulson Motorsports, Wheels by Paulson, Stock Car Fabrication, and Smoker Racing Fuels. Fifth in points out of French Camp, Pete Paulson. Front row, number 71, sponsored by Chuck's Hamburger, Brandon Tire, The Sign Shop, Bob's Trucking, Action Video, Knowles Auto Supply, Steve's Bagel Kitchen, Economy Muffler, Randy's Race Palace, Mustangs Flush, Finish Line Awards, and Bardall Motor Oil. First in the rookie points, third in the season championship points, out of Stockton, Scott Gilligan. Gilligan takes control of lap number 1. Joe back off the base down here in front straightaway. Mike Brooks with the pressure on Gilligan from that second slot. Michael Brooks to the outside. Clement goes with him. And Brooks gets it sideways off the 2. And Fred Clement takes over the number 1 spot. Don Kennedy charging hard. their top four. Oh, getting crowded, getting crowded. Lap traffic made an important role there. And Brooks is back into second. White flag, final lap. And your winner is number 58 for the fifth time this season, Greg Clement. Second to the 0 of Mike Brooks. Third to the 21 of Don Kennedy. Fourth to the 66 Pete Paulson. Fifth to the 71 Scott Gilligan. Mini Stock Division, final event of the night, 20-lap main event on tap. Back of the pack, number 23, sponsored by Don Housen Radiators of Stockton, out of Stockton, Virginia Patterson. Inside from her, no sponsors listed, out of Manteca, the number 52, Mike Soyset. Move forward from that to the number 26, sponsored by Big O Tire, Hammer Lane, Muffler Tech, Bob's Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning out of Stockton, Les Friend. Next to him in the 32, sponsored by Borges Trucking, Cox Brothers Tires, Tracy Auto Parts, designs by Lisa, and More Petroleum out of Anta, Matt Borges. Inside the car number 10, sponsored by Economy Muffler, Speedy Oil Change of Manteca, Tony Carollo Trucking, and Carollo Farms. First in the rookie points, third in the championship points out of Lathrop, Angelo Carollo. Next to Angelo in the number 61, sponsored by Harold W. Thompson Incorporated, Ad Art Signs, Ready Mart, and Jackson Rancheria Casino. Your point leader out of Manteca, Guy Gabor. Next row is your Ed Griffin Racing Stable Duo. The brother combination, number 24 inside, sponsored by Professional Appliance Installers, 99 Recyclers, the White House, Manteca Service Center, Experian Auto Glass, GB Industrial Spray, and Maxi Lube of Fresno, out of Manteca, Barry Carpenter. Outside with the brother, almost the same sponsors, the 93, sponsored by Professional Appliance Installers, 99 Recyclers, the White House, Manteca Service Center, Experian Auto Glass, GB Industrial Spray, and Maxi Lube of Fresno. Fourth in points out of Manteca, Jamie Carpenter. Down from that to the number 60 ride, sponsored by Borges Trucking, Tracy Auto Parts, Cox Brothers Tires, and More Petroleum, out of Anta, Mark Borges. On the number 33, sponsored by Ward's OK Tires, Pete's Muffler, Cabral Western Motors, Kelly Custom Wheels, and Bradshaw Radiator out of French Camp. Last year's rookie, Darwin Davis. Up to the number 45. Sponsored by Woodward Automotive and Ad Art Signs, out of Stockton, driving it tonight, Don Beck. Over to the number 6, sponsored by Don's Radiator, Joe Dondero Farms, Randy's Race Palace, Uncle George Solari, Westine Farms, Nature's Country Corner, Highway 120 Auto Dismantlers, Mom and Dad Solari, Pizza Plus, Mike's Tire, Podesta Farms, Wheels by Paulson, Paul Brink, John Hoff and Son, and Bob Brokini. Woo! Second in points out of Manteca, Sam Solari. Outside front row, that's the number 79. He is sponsored by Ed's Auto Appraisal, Car Key Appraisals, or Ed's Auto Wholesale, let's get that right. Then Car Key Appraisals, Bradshaw Radiator Service, Griffin Construction Incorporated, C&D Specialties, Precision 6 Hairstyling, Economy Muffler, Wheels by Paulson, Golden State Roofing, Motor by Dalla, R&R Patio, Manteca Tow Service, Manteca Janitorial Service, the Manteca Pumpkin Fair, Carp Quest of Manteca and Tinnon Enterprises, Piston Points out of Manteca, Casey Tinnon. On the pole in number 4, sponsored by Colorcraft Paint and Body of Lodi out of Manteca, Sean Layton. 20 laps, mini stock main event. Lights out, coming around, Sean Layton bringing him in. We got a green. Yellow for the 52, Mike Seitz says, gets it spun around over here in turn 4, narrowly missed by the leader, Casey Tinnon. All right, lights out, coming around, black man's looking, we got a green. Yellow flag, 24 Barry Carpenter spins it off at turn number 2. And now officially the 6 car is your leader. He will be able to choose either the inside or the outside as he would wish. Taking it up. Off the corner, we got a green. And the 32, Matt Burgess in trouble right here. Wow. That was close. Lights out, flag man's looking, lineup is correct according to scoring. We got a green. Side Blues gathers it back up. He lost some ground. It after 18 laps to go into the 19th lap and have that happen. In the meantime, your winner for the third straight week in a row, the number 6 out of Manteca, Sam Solari. There's Big Sam. He's out looking. Second place to the 93, Jamie Carpenter. Beyond that, I don't know who was a lap down and who was a lap up. So that's the best I can give you right now. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. Welcome you back next Friday night as we continue our march down towards the championship titles and the Rookie of the Year titles here at Delta Speedway.